So today I bring you one of our finished product here at Quantplan. It's a project that we have just completed, and this is a project that has taken us around 8 months to get done. This is a G+1. It means it has ground plan first floor, and it's a 5-bedroom residential house located here in Kasangati, Wakiso district. Actually, the interesting bit about this project is that each bedroom is self-contained. So you realize that you have 5 bedrooms, you have 5 bathrooms. And it brings you the open concept of the sitting room, dining, and kitchen. And also when you get to the kitchen, you realize that it has the latest modern way of doing kitchens. And it winds up even up into the bathrooms. Let me drive you through, and you really see what I'm really talking about this project. Yes, today we usher you into one of our finished products here at Kasangati. This is a product that we have done in 8 months, and today we are going to walk you through and you see what we have achieved. But it all starts at the entrance here. When you look at the gate that we have given our client, this is a modern style kind of gate. Very simple, very basic, but it brings out and it speaks what is inside. So come with me as I usher you and see the product that we have built on a plot that is 70 by 150 feet. I want to let you know that when you look at this product, the client has ample parking. The parking is very ample, and he has a green that he will be benefiting, enjoying with the family. When he has an event, he will enjoy over there. That is a landscape that we have done onto this project. And then as he goes through, we will realize that we have several entrances to this structure. We have an entrance that passes by the dining side, and then also have another entrance that passes by the living room. These are spacious rooms that we have given our client, and I want to tell you that you will appreciate what we have put on ground. One thing I want to let you know is that the client that we have done for this project is a modern style kind of client. He's a client that loves the modern style of construction. And when you look at what we are having here, we are having the marrying in of colors so that we bring the best. When you look at the stones that we used for this pillar, and you compare them with the colors that are moving around, you realize that it gives you that modern feel of a structure. And when you look up there, you realize that we have a mold. Now that mold, initially it was a concrete gutter. So these are things we do during value engineering. The client's budget wouldn't favor. So we sat down and said, how do we bring out something best? So we ended up doing a mold, but not a concrete gutter kind of thing that could kick out the client from starting the project. So these are some of the key things that we realize that something brings out the good look of a structure, but when you don't even have to invest in a lot. And this is one thing that we have done with this project. We have utilized the spaces on how the rooms are. You realize that we have bigger rooms inside, but when you walk around the building, it looks like as if it's a small structure. But when you get the spaces inside, you realize that there was time and that was given to this project. And one thing we loved with our client here is a client that is into detail. He loves the detail of something. So that as a contractor, it has also motivated us to work with him because we have been in position to deliver what he wanted. There are key things that make a structure look good, but you don't have to invest in a lot. One of the things I want you to look at is the doors we have and the windows. Now these are steel doors and windows, whereby we have the burglar, and then also we have the shutter. Now this is purely steel. Now you may find when your budget can't absorb the aluminium kind of designs, because when you use aluminium as opposed to this, the cost will almost triple. So sometimes the person that does your fabrication is very key. So when you look at this shutter, this is a steel shutter, but when you come closer, you may think it's an aluminium shutter. And also there are things we have changed when we are doing things. Down here, we no longer put railings whereby a door moves by the downer side. No, it passes by the upper side so that you avoid accidents while entering inside. So you realize that you have open space here to get into the inside. So these are some of the things that make the structure look very good, but you don't have to invest in a lot. So at the time where you're going to look for a triple cost to achieve this, it's achieved when you do it in steel. But it goes back to who does your fabrication. So at Quantplan, we ensure that the people that we use to do our works, they bring out the best, that even when our clients look at it, they get a good feel. So welcome to our spacious sitting room. This is a sitting room that is 21 by 22 feet. Now, one thing you'll notice that there's a monotony that we killed in our sitting room when we're designing for our client. We ensure that we don't have so much of compacted walls whereby you feel like you're in a cage and all that. That's why you realize that we have, on the other side where we have a big entrance, the door and window, the two windows and a big door. And then on the opposite side, we created a perforated wall. Now, this is a see-through wall where you can see on the other side of the staircase. So whereby we leave our client with only one wall where we shall have the TV set. And then also when you look at the design of the gypsum, it comes and brings the beauty of the curtains on how they move inside to the downwards. So it also opens to the dining area, and whereby there will be that connectivity between the dining and the sitting room. Welcome to our clean kitchen. This clean kitchen is a combination of the open concept from the sitting room to the dining and then to the kitchen. Where you're seeing me right now, this is a breakfast counter, whereby if you want to have breakfast by the kitchen side, this is where you'll be served your breakfast, and we shall have stools that can accommodate like 3 people over there. So around this breakfast counter, you realize that we have the glass shelvings, and the system we are using is a push. Actually, it's a system of a push, not issues of handles, whereby these are glass shelves where you can have some bit of your glasses here and all that. And with this good lighting that we gave to our client. So as I'm around the breakfast counter, I can also access the kitchen, this other side. So you realize that we're going to have the cooking point around here. This is where we're having our cooker with a kitchen hood. This is what takes the smoke outside. And then also at the same area, you realize that we have put up a system for our client where you have the cooker, and then you have the oven, and then the microwave. So it's a system that we went through with our client, and they really appreciated, and then this was executed. Yeah, now as we are still in our kitchen, the open concept kitchen kind of thing, we have a laundry that is just connected to the kitchen. So this laundry, it's actually spacious. We have given opportunity to our client whereby they even have the place to do the ironing. So when you come to this laundry, you realize that we are going to have a platform for ironing, and then we shall have our washing machine over here. And that will be good for our clients, such that they don't have to hassle with where to wash from. The things of the house is too big, let's do away with the laundry, put it aside. No. We have given our client a spacious laundry with also a place to iron. So as I told you, this is a 5-bedroom house. So we have 2 bedrooms on ground floor. So this is our first bedroom. This is a Vista's bedroom, as we designed with our client. It's a self-contained bedroom, whereby the actual size of this bedroom is 4 meters by 4 meters. And it has a wardrobe that is inside there. So that means our visitors have where to put their things when they visit. So as I told you, it is a self-contained bedroom. This is what we have given our client. You realize that this is a whole system. You have the shower in it. This is a concealed kind of system. When we talk about the concealed kind of system, you don't want to see pipings running along your tiles. So this is a concealed system. Then we gave them a good, smart kind of toilet. And then also this is a complete system which has the sink, it has the cupboards down here, and then also it has the mirror. So this is a smart mirror. If I want the light, I switch it on and off using my flash of the arms. So this is a common toilet. This serves our guests in case we have visitors on a given day. This is where they'll be using. And then this opens up to the second bedroom. This is a maid's bedroom. It's also self-contained. It has the shower, the toilet, the sink, and everything. master suite. This is a lobby where we have the shoe rack area. We shall have our shoes here. Yeah, we have his and hers. And this is going to be our ironing area. This is where we shall be ironing for the master suite. So welcome to the grand master bedroom. When you look at this master bedroom, it's actually the same size as our sitting room. It's a 21 by 22 feet. So when our client has his big bed here, and then the other side he has that big screen over there, he has a balcony whereby you have a grand big door that enters to the balcony with some simple windows over there. You can look at the combination of the curtains, how they blend in with the floor versus the painting. So this is something that we have done for our client. And one of the things that our client loved very most was a spacious master bedroom. So this is a 21 by 22 feet master bedroom. Now, the bit with our concept, you realize that that is our master bedroom, spacious as it is. And then we have the shoe rack. Then you'll also notice that we have the walk-in closet. Our walk-in closet connects with the master bathroom. So when you look at this walk-in closet, we have designed his and hers. This is where the madam loves most. And then we have drawers around here. And then we wind it up with a wardrobe for his. Now this wardrobe also has mirrors on it. Our client is one person that loves looking at herself. So one of the things she requested us was to make sure we have a place where she can have mirrors to see herself, but then also not over-utilizing the space. So that's how we have come up with this kind of concept, which is an L-shaped kind of wardrobe, but we have his and hers. So welcome to the master bathroom of our client. The concept here is our client, as I told you, is a modern style client. They're not comfortable with bathtubs. So we have a concealed shower unit here with a WC. And then also we have a special sink here, which comprises of his and hers. And when you look at this, each has their own mirror. And one thing I've loved with this master bathroom, it's very spacious. We love space. As I told you, this house comprises of 5 bedrooms. And on first floor, we have 3 bedrooms. You have seen what the master bedroom has. This called actually master suite on the other side. So we have 2 other bedrooms. Our client loved to ensure that they have the boys' room and the girls' room. So we have the girls' room with its own balcony. And then we also have the boys' room with its own balcony. And all the rooms are fully self-contained. So our client also loved to have a study room. So we have a reading room, which also has its own balcony. And then now we also have the family room that also has its own balcony. So that's how we have come up with this project. And our client is actually very happy that we have delivered his dream house. So you would be there asking yourself, how much has costed this project? I know that's $1 million question that everyone wants to know. What was a project cost for such a project? Now, one thing I want to let you know is that, first of all, this project can't fit on a 50 by 100 plot. Currently, this project is sitting on a 70 by 150 plot. So also, if you have a 60 by a 120 feet plot, it can also fit. Now, given the spacious rooms that you have seen, the spacious sitting room, the master bedroom, all bedrooms are self-contained, all bedrooms have balconies, this project has costed us over 900 million Ugandan shillings, which is approximately $260,000 US.